Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. All right, now the Trump show in full swing. He's come out swinging with 25% tariffs put on Mexico, Canada, 10% for China. Mexico and Canada have pushed back and said, you know what, you're going to put tariffs on us. We're going to put tariffs on you, right? So the real sort of start of the trade wars, which, what we anticipated, but, coming over the weekend, really did see some chaotic moves in the currencies. The dollar has sort of rallied significantly against the euro, massive gap there. Sterling smashed, Aussie down, Kiwi down. The CAD, massive gap there. And dollar Swiss up, dollar index up, and dollar yen just sort of probably trying to work out what the hell's going on. So, what does this do for us? Well, it's a Monday, right? The market is factoring in this news, right? There's a bit of disruption with regards when these tariffs come into play. Is it 1st of March? Is it 1st of Feb? Like there's a whole range of different things going on here. Trump's come out and said, you know what, Americans, there might be some short-term discomfort, but it's going to be better for America, right? So that's what we're dealing with. When you look at the global markets themselves, at the moment, we really need to see the North American market open up before you start trading, right? You want to see what the impact here is on the equity markets. That's going to be very interesting. Now, the US yields largely unchanged. The PCE price index plus 0.3 on Friday. So we're sort of in limbo. And if you have a look at across the major currency pairs, the dollar, right, it's up somewhere between, zero point 0.6 and 1% against most things. Okay, dollar Swiss and dollar yen haven't moved as far. That's probably because people are buying Swiss and yen on this dollar move up because the safe haven trade's got to be in play here, right? With all the geopolitical trade wars about to come up. So dollar CAD, like you look at the top sort of five pairs here, Euro, Sterling, Aussie, Kiwi, CAD. They're sort of all over the place. Now the big question or the $1 million question is, do these moves correct? Well, possibly. That's the answer. Like you could say, yeah, it will. If Trump comes out and sort of, his usual plan is hit him hard first and then come back and drop the tariffs, say hit him with 25%, come back with 10, right? Does that move the currencies back? Yes, it would. But are we going to see that? Well, we have to wait and see. All he's done at the moment is poke the bear, everyone, and the bear's sort of arcing up, and that's being Mexico and Canada in particular. So let's just see what happens and go from there. If anything, you want to be keeping an eye on your longer term charts. The dollar trend, this is really going to ignite the dollar trend if it really stays in play, right? Because we've got opportunities here. We saw the dollar index breaking down, but you know what? Dollar Swiss is still hanging in. Dollar yen was sort of breaking down. There's a question mark over whether that goes down now. Dollar CAD was sort of looking like it was going to drop. It's back in. And basically the same. We've had all these little false breaks above these long-term charts. And this is why we're seeing a big clean out on the Monday open, because the market was going for or leaning towards a weaker dollar, right, as things move forward. But this has really slapped them, the dollar move back in, and Euro, Sterling, Aussie, Kiwi sort of belted back down. You really need to wait and see, right? Because I'll try and do some analysis on this later during the day and get it up on the live trade hub and hopefully sort of guide you in around where the opportunities are. But right now, it's a bit chaotic, right? The market's sort of sitting there wondering what's going on. Now, it's if you want to trade, I don't know why you would when you don't really know what's going on or where the next move's coming from. I'd sit back and wait. If you can't and you're impatient, really decrease your trade size because you're still going to get some moves, but you know what? You're probably going to, you want to stop getting whipped in and whipped out of trades, right? And there's a lot of, this is like a live geopolitical event, which we know Trump has the ability to really kick things in. He's done it. Let's wait and see how it settles down. It's going to take a couple of days. Trudeau out of Canada, he's already sort of jumping up and down, and as you would expect, really giving it back to Trump, telling everyone in Canada, don't buy anything from the US, don't travel there, don't do anything, right? So this is good old trade wars back in the from the dark ages. But that's what Don's about, right? So let's just be smart, keep your risk under control, or sit back and wait until you understand exactly what's going on, right? There's a lot more to play for than just trying to trade this geopolitical event that's come out over the weekend. All right, I'll give you a rundown of the week ahead in the upcoming video, guys. All right. Anyway, hang on to your hats. This is going to be an interesting one, and we'll see how it goes from here. All right, guys. Cheerio.